Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Welcome to another Foreign Film Friday in Japanimation July. I'm Hay, and I wanted to discuss a little anime that you might have heard of. Cowboy Bebop is one of the most popular anime there is, and an important milestone as a gateway for anime to become more popular worldwide. Bebop is from legendary director Shinichiro Watanabe, known for his other works including Samurai Champloo and Space Dandy. Watanabe, known for creating stories around a specific style of music he enjoys, was inspired by 1940s blues and called on composer Yoko Kanno to breathe life into the soundtrack for Cowboy Bebop. But the influences don't stop there. Watanabe said in an interview with IGN, "The anime that inspired me the most, and one that I probably have influence from, is the very first series of Lupin the Third. I'm very drawn to Enter the Dragon, and Dirty Harry, and of course, Blade Runner." And while these influences are very apparent in the entirety of the show, they are so visible in the character of Spike Spiegel. Let's be honest, if you look up the definition of cool, you're probably going to see a headshot of Spike in the dictionary. But I think it's important to explore the origins for this character. Spike Spiegel's iconic look is based off legendary Japanese actor Tantei Monogatari, who definitely captured that swagger that Spiegel has come to be known for. More importantly, in his personas there are shades of all of Watanabe's influences. Whether it's the badassery of Eastwood's Dirty Harry, the introspectiveness and edginess of Harrison Ford's Rick Deckard, or the heavy serving of Bruce Lee's fighting style, Jeet Kune Do, which I'll circle back to later. Spike combines all of these characters to make a very compelling protagonist for anyone to get behind in this series. He has this cool hero-like look to him, but also he's a bounty hunter that doesn't have the same moral code as the typical protagonist for the time. He has this lax and easy breezy energy to him, even in the face of extreme danger. It makes it appear as though he has no plan, but it's very evident he's collected and intelligent on each move he makes. Additionally, the sprinkles of Spike's past that linger throughout the show give hints of a darker backstory than someone so relaxed about everything. Lastly, we have to talk about the incredible fighting style that is such a perfect example of animating a character with fluidity.
It's not about strength or power. You gotta be fluid.
Huh?
You have to be like water. You see what I'm saying?
Not even a little bit.
That's what I thought.
Bruce Lee described Jeet Kune Do as the art of fighting without fighting, which on its own is a very cool concept. Lee believed in spontaneity in combat, and to design Spike with this like-water fighting technique as well as his nonchalantness is such an interesting pairing that worked so well. He looks like he's never breaking a sweat, but in doing so, he can take control of his opponent's next moves. This of course makes his moments where he's chaotic that much more invigorating. You've seen and rooted for this rightfully cocky bounty hunter, but there is a completely different energy when he lets out that rage usually attributed to his past. But of course it's easy to look at Spike Spiegel and just say, oh well, obviously this character's cool, but it's important we recognize that this is a melting pot of protagonist influences that were carefully mixed to create something that felt completely new. And it's possibly because that this was a lot of people's first exposure to all these different influences. In Spike, you're basically seeing 5 different film leads infused into one new style that somehow works without knowing that context it's based on. Spike is cool because Watanabe carefully explored the concept of what cool even meant and what made characters interesting. It's easy for a writer to just say, well, he's the protagonist, so you kinda have to like him. And it's very apparent when writers go above and beyond pondering what made them love those characters they've seen in media in the first place. Spike Spiegel works because he's been working for decades, and even if you had seen what he's based on, it still feels very fresh.
Spike! Yeah.
put my donut on their tab, would you?
That's going to do it for another Foreign Film Friday. Feel free to share your thoughts on Spike Spiegel or the Cowboy Bebop anime series or the film. This is a bit different from what I've done in the past, but I thought it would be fun to explore such an iconic character in anime history. Also, if you liked this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button to see more of these videos in the future. But until then, see you, Space Cowboy.